Let us pray. Gracious Father, we thank you so much today that you have given us another opportunity to be in this classroom session. Today we continue learning from where we stopped, looking at the terminologies of aging and some of the theories that God says us. I'm setting apart the class members who are here. May you be with them and may you be with me as I teach them. In Jesus' name, have I prayed. Amen. And today we are going to look at some of the terminologies. This class is happening to replace the class that we would have on Tuesday. Tuesday, I may not be here, and then possibly my friend who was supposed to teach you today might be given an opportunity to teach you on Tuesday, replacing the class that she has missed today. The management will speak to her, and then it is up to her to take it or leave it. So I am teaching you, replacing the class that I was supposed to teach you next week. So be informed that next week we will not have this class. Have we agreed? Yeah. So I am coming to you with a kind of revision, because after next week we will only have one class, and then the other week we will engage ourselves into what we call mid-semester examination. So I believe that there are some areas which are not very, very clear to you. And today in this class, I am trying to put much light on some of them. The first one that we are going to focus on, specifically focusing on the significant terminologies of aging. Each and every class has its own terminologies. So today I am coming to you with the first terminology that you need to know. It is called F-R-A-I-L-T-Y. What's that? Fluidity. Fluidity is the condition of being weak and delicate, which is usually associated with age, with old age. Are you there? We are saying fluidity is a terminology associated with senior citizens. When I say senior citizens, I am referring to elderly people. So one terminology that is associated with age is the condition of being weak and delicate. Elderly people or old people, most of the times, they feel weak. They feel like they have been involved in probably a race. They feel like they were running, and now they are tired, exhausted, Sometimes they feel like they were in a serious football game. And have you ever played football, guys? How many of you have ever played football? Can I see your hands? Okay. What happens when you have a tough match? You become what? Exhausted. And then you become weak. So, all the people, in the absence of any energy demanding activity, in the absence of that, they feel or they tend to feel weak. What is it? How do you understand by the term feeling weak? That is to have what? No strength. Or to have no capacity to do some greater piece of work.
It's a whole of fatigue.
Hello? Or fatigue. Yeah, I like that word. Fatigue. Always fatigue. That is what other people go through. So, it's not only weak, but they also become delicate. If you are sneezing, and you are coughing, and you sit close to a weak person, immediately what can happen to him? What can happen to him? You are coughing, or you have a contagious disease. What can happen to him if you stay together in close contact with an elderly man? What can happen to him? You can get it. If you force an old man to race with you, to run with you, and he happens to step over a certain bump, what can happen to him? Can get injured. He can get something like even fracture. So the word that is associated to that weakness, in that delicateness of the elderly people, in English we call it fluidity. Everybody pronounce it? Yeah. So fluidity increases in old age. There are some synonyms of the word fluidity, or other words that express fluidity so well. We call them synonyms. And these are infirmity, I-N-F-I-R-M-I-T-Y, infirmity, weakness, feebleness, enfeeblement, incapacity. These are just other words. Synonyms. The synonyms are the words. Those words. Some people say others are puniness. P-U-N-I-N-S-H. Puniness or illness. You become ill. Slightness. Delicate, flagellity. Maybe flagellity, it means, it explains it. You know, they become fragile. They can easily contract diseases. in any way. So I continue presenting these things. So what you need to also know that fluidity can be opposed to strength. The word strength can replace where fluidity is. There is no strength. There is also a clinical definition of fluidity. Clinical definition for fluidity. What is it? I define it like this. Fluidity, clinical, or is theologically defined as a clinical, recognizable state of increased vulnerability resulting from age. State of increased vulnerability resulting from what? Age. Are we together? So, let me continue. Fluidity is a distinct health state related to the aging process, in which multiple body systems gradually lose their inbuilt potentialities. We are saying the inbuilt, where the body systems gradually lose their inbuilt potentialities. The inbuilt. We people, we have potentials, inbuilt potentials. Potential to jump. Potential to urinate strongly. You know, when you are youthful and you would want to urinate, especially when you are a man like me. When you open your zip and your organ to start urinate, you will see that your urine will flow like you are making a bow like this. You know a bow and arrow? It will go like this, strongly. If you are a woman, it will go strong, and it can even cause a hole on the ground. And anybody can recognize that, yeah, somebody was urinating here. That's why there is a hole like. But a man, it will make a bow like this. When you are aging, you see that the potentialities for your urine to fly far reduces. Instead of throwing your urine there, the urine will just come here. And sometimes it becomes hard for you to produce or to pass out enough urine. To some, you can only manage to pass a teaspoon of urine. That's aging. These things are there. So when the systems gradually lose their inbuilt potentials, we call fluidity is taking place. Are we together? Yes. So, inbuilt things losing their inbuilt, body systems using their inbuilt potentialities. You can go outside with me, and then you will observe that when you take a stone, and then it's a stone, suppose this is a stone, you take it, you throw it, count how many meters from you does it land? And then this you do today, 2023. Let 5 years pass. Throw the same stone from the same position. Will it land at the same distance? Usually, yes or no, it depends. If you keep on exercising your hand in manners of throwing things, it will extend where it falls now. But if you remain dormant, not exercising your hand in terms of throwing things, then it will only go 5 meters away from you. You lose your potentialities. If you are a footballer, and then you take more time not going to training, the skills becomes static in you. So, aging, fluidity is a serious issue in as far as aging is concerned. May I ask you, brothers, members of this class, to add listening capacities as I go into details of fluidity. Indicators of fluidity. Indicators of fluidity. How do I know that fluidity has started occurring on me? How do I know? There is a way, and an interesting way of knowing. Number one, an intentional loss of weight. An intentional loss of weight. You just realize that you were weighing 80 kilograms. But by and large, you weigh your body, you realize that now you are 75. You try to eat stock margarine, bread, jam, whatever, 73. What is happening? You lose weight. Loss of weight unintentional is a sign, an indicator that fluidity is taking place. Are you there? Are you listening? Yeah. Fluidity is taking place when you see that an intentional loss of weight is happening in your body. Number two, feeling of exhaustion. You feel very tired. Even though there is no what? Work being done. You feel very, very tired. And when you start feeling tired, in the absence of work, just know that something is happening. In normal circumstances, human beings are subject to feel tired whenever they are after working. You need to feel tired after working. You find that there is no work, there is no job, there is no any activity, but you're still feeling tired. And that is not normal. And that is not normal. Fertility is happening. Weaknesses, you feel weak. If you like, that's another sign. You just feel weak. Not interested to do some exercise. Slow walking speed. At first, when you were walking, you were doing like this, as if you are rushing to a bus stage. But with time, you see that your walking pace is with memory effort. And then instead of going speed, you go like this. That's a sign that fluidity is taking place. Another indicator is what we call of fluidity is low levels of physical exercise. Low levels of physical exercise among those that are aging. You rarely see your goggles, if you have goggles, or if you saw them in their old age, that they had problems as far as going to play netball or football or fish. Have we ever heard about this game called fish? You throw, how many have we ever heard about that? Yes. Some of these people were probably in town. Fish, we do it in the villages, whereby somebody is there, someone is here, and then you throw a rope up and down, and somebody jumps. Go take your gogo and say, Gogo, this is your turn. Will she jump? Can't jump. Because the body is not free, is not all that free to do some exercises. Okay. While there, let me discuss with you a little bit. We say loss of weight. What causes loss of weight among the elderly people? What causes loss of weight among the elderly people? Number one is social isolation and depression. You know, most of the times these elderly people, they live alone. Social isolation. They live alone. It's good sometimes to go and visit them. Each time you visit the elderly man or person, wherever he is, you encourage him. You give him the strength and the belief that so they become happy and strength in jovial that I have people around me. Some of you who usually think that visiting elderly people is a sin, you are lying. You have to go and visit elderly. Share with them. Madam Zizwani, how are you together? It's good to come and visit me as an elderly person living in Amani. And sometimes you should not just come to me empty-handed. No, I think it's uncalled. That is uncalled. I really expected you on the Valentine Day that you would come probably with chocolate, probably with mangoes, cucumbers. Nobody came. So it means I will lose weight because you did not come to me. The other one is depression. Seniors often lose their appetites, which leads to weight loss. Other signs that your loved ones may be depressed include the following. Some signs that this one will one day become depressed, signs that leads to depression or issues, factors that leads to depression. One is an overall lack of energy. Allow it together, Bwana Nune.
Yeah.
Lack of energy. You become depressed. Another one is frequent crying. Frequent crying. Most of the times, human beings cry, weep, probably over their dead ones. If you see an elderly person mourning bitterly, crying bitterly over his dead child or grandchild who was kind of a breadwinner, go close to that one. Speak words of encouragement. Otherwise, we may lose two people due to depression. Another factor that leads to depression is persistently sad or anxious mood. Even you can experience depression, especially when you experience loss of a relationship. Isn't it as well? Loss of relations. Sometimes you look at yourself like this and say, but why is Nune dumping me like this? Owen dumped me last week. And Nune only 7 days. And now look what this one is now trying to come closer to me. Should I say yes or no? Sadness or anxiety leads to what we call depression. The other factor that also causes depression is trouble making decisions. These things, they are not good. So, remember, we are in a class of social workers. Thanks that social work can bring a serious limit to depression. Treatment for depression may help elevate your loved one's mood and therefore their appetite. Their doctor may recommend engaging them in a more social activities so they are not isolated. Talk, therapy can help as an antidepressant medication. What have you heard here? I want you, if you have heard factors on this one that can eradicate depression, What have you heard? Let me read again. I'm reading continuously. So I will ask you, members of the class, to probably come up with the ideas that social workers may use in handling people with or in depression environments. I'm reading, treatment for depression may help elevate your loved one's mood and thereafter appetite. Their doctor may recommend engaging them in a more social activity so that they are not isolated. Talk therapy can help, as can antidepressant medication. What have you heard on this one? What are the angles, some of the medication that you can employ to treat?
Talking therapy.
Talk to them. Another one?
Activity therapy.
Activity therapy, yes. Talk to them. Is there any other?
Antidepressants.
Yeah, antidepressant is there, it's already a medicine, but talk to them. Talk to these people. Talk. And activity therapy. Talk. Tell them, can we take a walk together? This is one. And then you take this one, you go this way. And then you go that way. By the time you are at crossroads, you buy her a drink. And then you come to Chitubuko. You buy her a chocolate. And then you come to Bandiro. Then you say, hey, what shall you drink? You will see that by the time you bring her back, she will say, I will always remember you, sir. Because the depression is over. Or else, engage her into a bow activity. Or you call it pool, this bow, then you say, you use sticks, you call it a pool, take her to a pool. You will see that somebody who is depressed recovers quickly. I continue. That is what we call, that is more on what we say the depression, frailty. Remember, indicators of frailty, and also remember what we call the causes of frailty. Any question on frailty? Yes, sir.
Just either I make this in attitude.
Yes, sir.
Either so they are adding, they are saying deep is inside the part.
Brother William is reporting to us that one of the indicators of frailty, according to what he has read, is, you can add that one. One indicator is Brother William, you can come. I want friends to hear you and to see you from the camera. Can you come up front here? That is a very serious point. I omitted it deliberately. But you can come along and stand here and tell the world that what indicator of frailty, something that gradually reduces, is what Mr. William has read. Mr. William is one of our class members, so he has read a book. He's a reader, and then he is here with me. Tell us, what is the one indicator of frailty among anthropomorphic beings?
I think decrease in size of reproductive parts.
Hey!
Men or women or both?
Yeah. Yeah, they like reducing in size. Yeah. It means okay. Like when we reach the ages of 13 to let's say 40, women are also active. So it means that vaginal also to increase the muscles, the weight
Elasticity.
yeah, they also increase. So due to that, let's say,
Due to fluidity.
yeah, so due to fluid, they also start reducing moisture, reducing inside. Even in men again, if the thing is big again, as you grow, they're saying again, it's more reducing inside. So that's why at the age, even the erection itself, then maybe you cannot erect for more than maybe a minute you cannot erect. Yeah.
Any comment from what our brother is telling us? Thank you, Brother William, for sharing with us. I enjoy class members who have read or have some tangible information. Fluidity is the gradual decrease of body systems. Be it sexual, be it what? Thank you. That is an interesting part. And sometimes even the cognitive processes tend to slow gradually. Cognitive processes, mental processes tend to diminish, and that happens gradually. If you have started forgetting things at this age, it means your old age will be more troublesome. You can even forget your wife. You can forget her, you can start greeting her, "Mlibanji mai." In kazi kuda basuda, "Mlikuwa samani mlibanji mai bwanji." Mesa ndino akazanu, ndine kazi wanu. Oh, maki Jesse, bana. Guys, old age season 2. But it's a blessing to be there. So let me also venture into another terminology. And then this one is what we call senescence. Senescence. What did we, who presented something on senescence? Okay. Can you come and define what senescence is all about? There is an element on senescence that I would want to add on. Yes. What did you say senescence is, Mr. William? Some people may ask, according to us, Mama William, where? No, but William has the stuff. So can you talk to us on what senescence is all about?
Senescence is the process of getting old or growing old. So senescence has its own characteristics. Or how can you know that somebody is getting old? So according to the articles that I studied, they are saying shrinking of the skin. So as somebody is getting old, because senescence is coming from the word sense organ, almost like sense organs. So the senescence which the most focused are the skin, because even the skin itself changes. As we are going on, you find that the wrinkles will start to grow. Another sense organ is the ear. Okay, as somebody is getting old, you find that the hearing parts will tend to slow. And the other one was sight, because sight again, the eye is also a sense organ. Okay, it's sensitive as you see. So as you are getting older, so it means you cannot see the vision again itself tries to slow down, or you cannot see things at far. So that's our senses.
Let us clap. Have we finished?
Yeah.
Let us clap hands for him.
Test.
Yeah, it's same. But much of what I studied, we are talking about the skin, the eyes, and the genes, part of the genes again.
Yeah, even the test, my brother, because there are elderly people who can tell you that in this drink is too much sugar. While you, as young as you are, you cannot even sense you need another spoon. And one day I had an opportunity to eat with Brother Mani at this table. I saw him adding a lot of salt to the relish. I didn't enjoy the relish. It was too much salted. That's senses. It developed. Oh, today, thank you, Brother William. I've already given you a congratulation mark for whatever you have presented to us. My job this time around is to tell you 6 ways that can slow down senescence. Now that Mr. William has defined senescence as the process of aging. Now, let me tell you, or let me present to you. Make sure that whenever I stand here to present, it means you must accomplish something. You must be blessed. You can slow aging. Guys, it is possible to slow down aging. How? Number 1, this idea of slowing aging, or the principles that I am presenting here are applicable to senescence as well as to fluidity. Number 1, eat a healthy food. You cannot prevent senescence, you cannot prevent variety, but this will help you at least to slow the senescence and fluidity a little bit. You can slow it. Eat a healthy food. Always remember that. Always remember that you put into your body, or what you put into your body will impact on the appearance of your skin. Always remember that. Whatever you eat, everything that you eat will either improve your skin or deteriorate the same. What do you eat? Whatever you eat, it will improve this skin, or improve it for the better, or it will deteriorate the same. Remember, akulu ngofunika mazija zamu. Are you there? They must eat at least good things. The other thing that you need to also put into consideration is keep your muscles and bones strong. Keep them strong. Sometimes do this. Do this. You must keep these fingers strong. Machola, dzidziveka. Keep them strong. Sometimes you can even go somewhere where there is a banana thing and start. Keep them strong. You need to exercise yes. You can even take time to do those words despite of your gender or sex. Keep your bodies strong. Clear? You slow synthesis. You slow flight. Who told you that young people like you can remain in bed up to 10 o'clock every day? That's silly.
Why not?
Another thing of slowing your fluidity is what we call keep a healthy heart. Try to, how do you keep your a healthy heart? That is to make sure that at least you exercise. It is done by exercising your body. Now it helps the heart, the lungs, and even the brain. But on the brain, exercise your brain. Kumapita kubawa, kumakasewera nawo bawo icho. Ukababa icho iwe undidziwa. You makes your brain strong. Don't become too antisocial. Weka mama upira ufiti. Make sure you are with the people wherever they are. Another thing is look after your skin. Kumasamba. Make sure you take time at least to bathe your body. Keep them clean. Kumasamba. Make sure that you wash your underwear. Kumasichaba zimene zitatu. Zimanunka if you are not caring. Zimanunka. That is the best way of caring after your bodies. That takes sometimes to clean dishwash toothbrush. Manual. Mkama watu mumanunka malingana ndi zimene timanya. Kununka kama si chimo. Koma chimo kusatsuka mkama. Malingana ndi zimene timanya. So, in so doing, you slow what we call sentences. You slow it down. Ndimuna mama funika kumatsuka mene. It's important to do so. Another thing, if you would want to slow sentences, marry a spouse whose age is not far from yours. Otherwise, you will fast forward sentences and fly with it. Marry a partner whose age is almost close to yours. Don't be 62 and then you marry something 90 who has just reached legal age. As my make sure that you marry somebody who is equal to you, almost equal. Reduce the marriage gap. That is very, very important. Another area that you also need to we discuss in here, and you really need to at least know it. You really need to know it in this course of life course and aging. You need to know that there are so many theories. There are so many theories of aging. You must know these guys. There are so many theories of aging. What is aging, by the way? What is aging? Is aging tiredness? The tiredness we feel as we age? Is aging walking with a stick? Is aging described with facial wrinkles? Is aging related to losing peripheral ties? What is aging? Probably the tiredness we feel as we got old. Clear? The tiredness we feel when we get old. Suppose somebody asks you this question. The three types of aging are: choose the right one. Don't write, but listen. Three types of aging are, or three dimensions of aging are: number one, biological, social, hair. Number two, biological, psychological, and hair. Number three, hair, biological, and social. Number four, none of the above. Hello?
Hello?
Well, senescence begins at the age of what?
What?
What is science? How old are you? Are you everybody? Don't answer me. But if you are already 20, oh, lo and behold, senescence has already started. Senescence. And Friday are already happening with you. But you can do magani, because you don't know these things happen gradually and internally. This one, how old are you? It's 20 now. You cannot cheat me.
Nah.
You are what?
19. 15.
I'm 17.
This one. This one, don't make me expose you because we celebrated a birthday, your birthday. Where you say, sir, I'm now leaving. And we said, happy birthday. Was it right? No. You are saying now that you lied to us because you are afraid of being told that Senesis has already started. Whether you cheat us or not, it has started happening. Oh, unfortunately, it is irreversible. When you remember about what we call the Maslow theory, whereby they talk something about human needs. Remember Maslow theory? Well, not Maslow theory, but human needs theory. You remember it? Who presented that one?
Yes.
Oh, those are the theories worth studying. I see, let this be to me. Now, guys, on the census, I have just finished that there are factors that can slow down census. So, those are things to note. And then we study social aging. Social aging. In the social dimension of aging, there are facts or theories related to social aging. One of the theories is what we call this disengagement. You remember disengagement? Activity theory. When you are responding to probably factors associated to social aging, suppose you are at an interview and they say, okay, what are some of the factors that are associated to social aging? Can anybody among you try to respond to such a question using a theoretical angle? Factors related to social aging, using a theory. Yes? Who has the answer? There are many theories we discussed in class here. I am only trying to get some 4 ideas, probably 4 ideas from you related to social aging. What factors can you say, but they must be theoretically based? Yes, Nune. They must be theoretically based. You remember about continuity theory? If you were a footballer, and then because of aging, in your 60s and above, you kind of, if you are a spectator, and then you said, Malawi, Malawi, you start singing those songs again at old age. That's so sure. What you used to do in the early years of your adulthood will be repeated in the late years of you in old age. That is continuity theory. If the question comes to you and say factors associated to social aging, just remember continuity theory. Another theory you can remember is what? Under social dimension of aging. Any other theory? Guys, it means you are not reading this material. Yes, what does it say? Activity theory, sir. What does it mean?
The older people must be included in some activities in the community.
Clap hands for him. Clap hands for him. Yes. Older people must be included. That is the social aging. Don't leave old people out of your community activities. Contrary to what people do now, they leave those people out. Don't leave them. And then you say, according to activity theory. On the same, Remember, there is disengagement theory. That's under social aging. Elderly people, because of the aging process, they tend to go to miss. They tend to go missing from social activities. So they were there yesterday, today they are not there. That is disengagement. Guys, go read the rest of the theories. At least you must have ideas of 3-5 theories under each. Then you shall be probably saved on the judgment day. Kulo wina dati na usokosera ulingona. Remember the indicators of those things you call humanity, the indicators, you must know them. At least, remember, next week we were supposed to do the presentations on biological aging, but we will not meet next week because my friend, whose time I am teaching, may choose to teach you on what she wanted to teach you today. It means you and me will meet after next week. You remember that we had an assignment whereby somebody is presenting on wear and tear theory. You remember that? Who is that one? It's better to read these things and understand them very well. Somebody is presenting on programmed theory. Who is that one? Who? Wherever she is or he is, let her study better. Neuroendocrine theory. Who is presenting that? Okay. Go read these things, guys. When we say read, you must read. It is in order to take the assignment and do it accordingly. You have to go and read, and God will bless you. Free radical theory. Who is presenting that one? Maybe William. Present. Get the gist of those theories. I don't know why I have only capitalized on the 4 theories. I don't know. Under biological, only capitalizing on the 4 theories. I don't know. But I know there are many theories that are there. You also need to know issues that are related to what? To psychological aging. Guys, I have done a thorough work to stay over and over again on the 3 dimensions of theories, and you think I have no any other stuff to present. It's not like that. You must understand social dimension, biological and psychological. At least know some 4 theories or more than that, any 4 theories that are related in or under psychological aging, e.g., Maslow's theory of human needs. It affects aging guys. Today, God gave me a lot of energies to stand before you. And I'm standing still. Guys, before I conclude, you must remember that elderly people, I've been sending to you some of the experiences of elderly people in my life. You remember one day, young people like you, powerful people like you, forced a woman to fill a grave pit in his. You remember that story?
Yeah.
And what did you see last week? A guy, somebody speaking sign language, pulling an old woman for reason we do not know. Did you see that? So what can you conclude on matters of abuse in Malawi? What can you conclude on matters of abuse in Malawi? Well, what does these stories tell us?
I think
What does this? If you see what happened in the north, you see what is happening in the south. What lesson, what message is it coming to you in relation to experiences of elderly people? What lesson? Are not protected, currently are not protected. And what they experience is what we call what? If an elderly man, woman is pulled like that on the floor, what scientific way can you give to what she is happening to her?
the rights are violated.
The rights are violated. What is this person doing to this lady? Violence. Congratulations, violence, I take it, but I expected you to say abuse. That there is a lot. Malawi's current contemporary history indicates that senior citizens, both in the rural and the urban areas, are now suffering from various forms of abuse, or are now suffering from various forms of abuse. Various forms of abuse. Can you, upon just hearing this, can you mention one form of abuse these guys are experiencing? What type of abuse is this? Physical, psychological.
Sexual abuse. You
You remember the lady in Chihuahua said, Mundilole ndivale. Pomukwa kulesa vaja masiketi ndi malamba ndi mazina zimaduka duka. Guys, ndilole ndivale. Guys, inoyo mukupuzira izi, never victimize elderly people in any form. Do you see when kuchita victimize elderly people? In a personal zima I don't know, maybe I can react beyond measure to people who victimize elderly people. I become emotionally charged against it. I just declare my position when I see somebody like abusing an elderly person. Oh, I don't give it. So, as social workers, you need to know the causes of some of these things, these abuses. You must know. Why? It is also important. Suppose you are employed as what? You are employed as a social worker in a certain community. And you see that zinthu zimene zikuchitika zimene zizi. You must know the effects. Zozo zakula. Probably during your second year, there were these issues because methods of social work, methods of social, you must at least remember, you are in fourth year, you are finishing. Do not forget everything that you learned in the previous year. What methods can you use? And why you think that methods are very good? So don't be partakers of various forms of abuse. If anything, be, and I charge you, be, and I repeat that, be agents of change. Make welfare of the elderly people sound nice. Don't be the fueler of abuse. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for your presence. Thank you very much for your contributions. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you very much for being with me in this arranged class. You were with me, Master Kolimbo. Your lecture in this course called BSW 422 Life Course and Aging. Bye.
Samuel,